All right, guys. Joe Saglimbeni here again on his channel, Joe Saglimbeni. And it's Let's Chat Live on Saturday. And um, on this Saturday, which is April 3rd, 2021, the day before Easter, I decided to do a live stream on whether or not owning a house is an investment. All right, so let me give you a little bit detail about me. I'm Joe Saglimbeni, blue collar worker who's been investing in the stock market for over 3 decades. And I also own a house. And a lot of people, a lot of friends and relatives asked me a couple of questions of whether or not I think that a house is an investment or not. And basically, they asked me because I invest in the stock market, I invest in cryptos. So they were just curious of whether or not I considered my home an investment. So I try to explain it this way to them, and I'm going to explain it right now. What is an investment to me? And that's how I start explaining it. What is an investment to me? Well, investment is something that you own, trade, buy, that grows in value. Now, that is keeping it pretty simple. That's what an investment is. It grows in value. You own it, you trade it, you buy it, and over time it grows in value. So, does that mean a house is an investment? Well, most of the time, you buy a house or you purchase a house, and the question is whether or not it grows in value. Well, most of the time, over the long term, a house grows in value. Now, I do think it depends on where you live. So sometimes if you live in areas where renting is cheap, like somewhere like Florida, for example, maybe home ownership is more expensive. If you bought the home, it costs you more monthly than it is to rent. But it's still considered an investment to me because you took that risk of spending that much money to buy something that over time will appreciate. So it is still an investment. But whether or not, and this is a question a lot of people say, oh, well, is renting better than buying a house? Well, that's not what I'm trying to answer in this live stream. Basically, I try to keep it equal. So if the rent is equal, which one is better? Well, in my opinion, buying and living in a home and owning a home is an investment because it does grow over time. Now, is it easy to sell a home and grab that cash? No, it is not. There are ways, and I will get into those ways where you can capture that value in your house and capture it and use it maybe to invest in something else. Now, let's look at what I'm talking about here. So, for example, I live in the Northeast. So, on the coast, California, Northeast, appreciation has proven over time, over a long time, appreciation has increased in these areas in the United States. So, these are expensive areas and they seem to be expensive like all the time. And maybe during the Depression, prices went down. Or maybe one year, like 2007 to 2009, or a couple of years, 2007 to 2009, properties stagnated or slightly, the value of properties stagnated or slightly went down. Yeah, that can happen. But you're going to buy a home, and I recommend you buy a home for a long period of time. And just so you know that, let's make a full disclaimer here. I'm not a financial professional, and I don't even play one on YouTube. And this is just an opinion piece. So please do your due diligence. And if you have any investment ideas or questions, please reach out to your financial planner or your financial professional, because I am not a professional and I am not telling you to invest in real estate or buy a home. I'm giving you an opinion on what I think, whether or not it's a good investment. So, that being said, I think in these areas like the West Coast and the Northeast, and maybe Texas and Florida, actually, straightforward, I think owning a home is an investment. Now, some areas appreciate better than other areas, but it's still an investment. And really, when you think about it, it comes down to you have to live somewhere. So why not live in your investment? And as your investment grows, if you need to grab money or take money, or you need to capture the wealth in this investment, you can do it by getting a home equity line of credit or a HELOC against your home, or even cashing out and refinancing your home and cashing out some cash to use for bills, improvements, investments, school, paying for your kids' tuition. There's a lot of things you can do once you build equity in your home. And that's the key here, is this is what makes it an investment. Yeah, you might not beat the return on the S&P 500 in the stock market. You might not end up doing that. But I think, and I have seen it within my own properties, that over time, in my mind, there's no doubt that owning a home is an investment. And that's really what it comes down to. So, guys, I wanted to make this quick live stream. And it's actually the second live stream I made today, because I had a digital error on my first one. So if you're seeing a double loop of this, I apologize for that. But I want to thank all you guys out there. And please, give me an opinion on this when this goes onto YouTube as a video. Give me your opinion on whether or not you think owning a home is an investment. In the comments below, please comment. I want to hear about it. I want to see it on the comments. All right? And if you like this video, of course, share it, comment on it, subscribe. Let that algorithm work for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And I will do another live stream next week, next Saturday. And guys, enjoy your Easter weekend. And at this point, I think I'm going to say goodbye. All right, guys? So have a great one. And until next week, goodbye. Have a great